All right. Another day. Another day of torture. Another day. All right, that's better. So, 5 and L. Not sure the 5 and L one's worth it, but we'll do it for the number of days I said I was going to anyway. Got $4 yesterday off the 25 and L one. Everything else was a brick. And I've changed my setup here to a display capture so I don't have to reset the tables every time I change stakes or close a table. They'll just automatically be there. So that's nice. I think I'm actually going to bet this again. Down here. Get shoved on. Alright. Probably not a very good play to jam there, but I think we get some better ace highs to fold. Ace queen maybe. And blocking jacks is nice. Although we do have, it would be better if we just had something like king jack suited, I guess. But whatever. 1275 is the best we could do on the first run. Nothing to see here. King queen offsuit. See how long it takes to see our first set in a 3-bet pot. I actually got to see it though, so you can't get raised. Probably already would have seen one with that ace jack, maybe. Here we go. Here's a good chance for one. I just don't know if he's gonna have stuff like pocket sevens with a heart. Gonna check. And river, I mean, he could have every ace jack, every king queen, every king 10, every jack 9. Surely he bet some of those sometimes though. This might be thin, but I'm gonna go with the bet fold. It could be a little bit thin. I don't know. Not a lot of one pair hands there, I guess. I guess ace queen, which we block. That's about it. King jack. King 9 maybe. King 9 suited. I think he leads river though with a lot of hands better than ace king there. Get 4-bet up here, and we've got an easy fold down here. We got, what do we got? We got this, I suppose. Well, what do you do on this river? I actually don't know what you do here. I'm going to check fold. That's what I'm going to do. What did he have? He had queens. Well, if he has queens, then I can shove probably, but hard to put him on queens when he just calls. That's like the only thing that would make that river worse is if it was obviously a club or spade, but the jack is the nut low because we lose the king queen of clubs, king queen of spades, ace jack, jack 10, queen 9 suited, 7-9 suited, and in this case pocket jacks on top of that because he's going to have jacks. If he has queens, he'll have jacks, so yeah, pretty bad river overall. I was going to check fold. I don't think he, I mean, if he has every ace X suited in the deck, I guess then it might be a shove then. But man, that's a lot of hands you lose to when you start counting combos there. I don't know if we get called by worse half the time. Hard to say. No set, no. Oh yeah, it's been 6 minutes. Give it, we're due. Give it another 5 minutes or so. Maybe they'll save the sets for the higher stakes I play. Maybe the 5-0 one, so we run hot at 5-0 and yeah, that would be nice. I guess down here we can do the little blocky block. 7-8 suited. Yeah, seems like a terrible spot. Have to block river though. Not gonna fold up here even versus large-ish sizing on flop. Not with ace of diamonds and gutter after checking. Turn. Man. Alright, I'm gonna call again. That's bad river. Queen 4. Alright. That's the problem against these fish. Well, I guess that's the problem there too. Get called by bottom pair. And I mean 5 and L fish are no different than 25 and L fish, really. But that's the problem you run into is to just hit the buttons. So a lot of these plays might not be the best. I don't know. I'm gonna bet again, I think, with the Queen 8 down here. Now you can see the HUD stats and everything, I guess. So if I miss something, you'll be able to see it. The HUD. Oh, missed it. Jack 10 suited. See if that works. Yep. Last run at the 5-and-L, lap 5. So they changed the amount of the bonus for some reason on the thing. It was like kings were worth whatever it was. They made them lower, so the bonus you get during each one is lower. It was 200 for queens, I think, 100 for jacks, and 50 for kings. Now it's like 20 for I think it's like 20 for kings and 50 for queens, and maybe I don't know. They altered it anyway for some reason. Check call, check call. Check call 3 times. What did this player have? This player had the 9-7. Spacely Sprockets. Up here. Oh boy. Queen's over here. I think I just overbet the flop by like 3x by accident, but oh well. Well, we didn't see a set in a 3-bet pot yet. That's disappointing. You should feel lucky. I do feel pretty lucky, in all honesty. Probably run pretty well, to be honest. Queen 10 will double check. Uh, triple check. Triple check fold, I guess. What do you have there? He had jacks. No bet on flop. Somebody explain to me why they do this. Like at any stake. Can someone help me understand what's going on there? Anyway, I'll be back. We're done with the 5 and L for today. Might have to scrap the 5 and L really. It's pretty, let's see how I've done at 5 and L so far. We're going to have a gander here. Let's see. So at 5 and L, we've made $5.20 in, I think, 9 days. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 days. We've cashed 1, 2, 3, 4 times. So half the time, but only for a dollar. 10 and L is not. I guess we got one good one at 10, but man, it's mostly, you know, it's mostly a lot of zeros hanging out here. But it's alright if you get one big one like that. One big one like that once in a while. It makes up the difference for the. That's why you got to play it every day at all stakes because you don't know when the. It's like that super earthquake that's going to happen. It's coming. You just don't know when. So I'll be back. So 5-0 was a bust again today for quite many in a row. We've had donuts there. Yeah, 1370. Oh no, that's I've already done the 25-0 one. Yeah, we're in 700th place in that one. So yeah, I don't think we'll be have to worry too much about winning that one. Now the 10-0 one. Yes, this is better. I can just open the tables and they're just naturally there. Ace Jack, we'll call this time. The only thing I have to set is the replayer. I have to open the replayer, move it. Like that. Should be it. There. Yep, works. Good, great. What's not working is the hotkey now. That's not good. Hotkey's broke. I think we're gonna bet this ace king. Down here. Naturally. Small bet over here. Now the hotkey's working again. Yeah. We're not gonna fold this. Shouldn't have that much Jack X unless he's calling, which I mean probably he is. Jack Queen and stuff. Should be mostly Ace Jack, maybe King Jack. 1186 on our first run, not ideal. Not ideal. Well, see if we can run into a set this time. I guess it'll be flop quads, but we'll go with small size on flop. No. Down here, we've checked this down to the river. And we're probably going to block. Just got a million ace highs there. Over here. I'll check. This is a weird one. Like, I kind of want to check raise this one. Well, we did make it into the 1300s that time. That won't be good enough, but get a lot of folds when you got it. Guess that's way all part of not running hot, I suppose. Our money comes from people doing dumb things, which is standard in poker, but I mean extremely dumb. Like, give it away dumb. Lap 3. Only got 2 left. Then 16 in L. Next. It's a hard one to get on. Oh, I guess they're all hard to get on, to be honest. The 5 in L one is pretty hard to get on as well. King 10 suited. Do we? Okay. Never mind. I was gonna say, do we ever 4-bet that? Maybe at some small frequency we would. This one we can go for a check raise. We can bet bigger, I think, also. We'll go for the check raise though. Up here we got a 4-bet pot, where we're gonna go with the half pot size this time. Down here we're gonna get it in. Ellie does not have a set this time. Give it away. Remember what I was just saying? About give it away. That's how you... Give it away. Couple giveaways there. We overbet this turn? I think we can. The Grotesque River. Yep. Down here. We'll do that. I think with Jack Queen, we're going to check turn. And probably not fold river if we face a bet. What did he have? He had ace deuce. Impressive stuff. Bit short stacked. I wonder if we could just shove this now. I just fold. He has 3-bet in every hand though, so maybe I should do something. Small sample though. Large size. So I'll have ace king. I'll have, what else will I have? Doesn't matter. I'm just going to see bet against people who are probably not check raising enough. You get check raised. Pretty much every time you say that, you get check raised. That's how you know the universe is like not rigged, but the universe is like a pissed off entity. Or it's just a troll. The universe could also be a troll. Do we double check this? No. Giving free cards to a bunch of stuff, probably not a good idea. Did we get to 3-bet this? Yeah, it doesn't really matter that much. We can if we want. We get 4-bet. So it's looking like another donut on the 10-0 leaderboard today. Donuts for everybody. Where are the sets? Well, we've only had like 3-bet pots so far. 2 of them I had queens. One guy had king high. One guy had ace 10 suited. I got it all in. Like I say, it's weird. I got it all in twice in 3-bet pots against no pair. That's how I win. It's the only way. If it wasn't for that, I would be a losing player. For sure. No set so far. It's been half hour as well, which is surprising. We're gonna float this. It's a massive size, but I'm still gonna float Ace King when I have the Ace of Spades. Snap bet. All right. All right, we're done with the 10. And we're in oh, what the hell just happened? Oh, it doesn't. Oh, sorry. What the fuck is going on here? We're in 185th place. Actually, yeah, 185th place with 1406. Probably not gonna stay, but it doesn't matter anyway. It's peanuts. But man, that guy's winning a few. This LFC Jordy guy has won. He's doing well in this. He won a couple of. He won one the other day. He was second one the other day. So could get a hot run in these. Which we already had one. We won one for the first time ever after complaining, or not complaining, but pointing out the rigness of the leaderboard before they gave me a win. I guess it's coincidence, though. Okay, 16. Let's do that. Thought I already hit the button there. This guy has 3-5 limping under the gun, then or set over set. That would be unfortunate, but I mean against the fish, you just have to. We kind of have to go for it. That's not a very good river, though, is it? But what 3x does he have other than 3? Actually, it's a pretty good river in the sense that makes 5-3 less likely. So I guess there's that. Ace 4. That's a bit of a cooler. He didn't have a set. Same table with queens. I'm gonna give this guy a label. Stack to pot ratio. Just do that sizing. No set. Been 33 minutes, no sets. Maybe we're going for the record of 1 hour without seeing it. That would be some kind of record, I think. Get the donk lead for pot. We'll hit the call button. Probably not intending to fold this. Now he could have just turned to 10. He could have a weak king. He could have jack queen. It goes for the check call. Yeah, that was a kind of setty board, wasn't it? That one. King turn. So we check ace nine though. I think. Three bet pot down here with jacks. We're gonna check turn. Large size. 4-5 gets there. Yeah, I'm not gonna call jacks. No heart. We'll have jacks with the heart. We'll have queens with the heart. We'll have all these hands. I don't know about this block either. Maybe I could check, but it seems alright. It did start multi-way though. What did he call with there? King 6. There you go. King 6 down here. A little deeper with this guy, and that guy's dead money is in there. He did make it large though, but 8s will be a call, I think. Even though this guy's not full stacked. We might go for the... Well, never mind. Yeah, I'm not gonna bluff queen high here. I got a lot of hands to bluff. Queen high we'll put in the check fold category. When that ace rolls off, I check a lot of stuff, so I've got all sorts of garbage hands that check turn. Probably check it a little less often when it's the flush card though, I think, once, I don't know. Just, I'm assuming people are imbalanced there and don't have the flush that much. Three bet pot down here, we'll go half. Two-thirds, half, two-thirds. Check river. 10 jack suited. Not going to do that always with ace queen, but sometimes. We blocked the jack pretty well with those two suits, but 3-4 of clubs. Guess we'll use this as like a bet check bet, although we could probably bet again, but we'll go bet check bet. Speaking of sets, there's one. Jack River's not good at all with the tens here. Jack and Queen, bad. Hit a 5 high that didn't bluff. That's nice of him. Isn't that 5 high? Yep, 5 high. How kind. Well, he didn't bluff 5 high in the other pot, so I'm going to assume he doesn't bluff that much. Can't full turn against that guy, though, not with a7, because he could just give up on river. He could probe turn, give up on river easily. I'm going to go half pot here. 7 on the turn. Well, this guy shouldn't have much 7x. Fold there. Running pretty hot today so far. Go with large size here this time. And I don't think we bluff this. Hmm. A small one turn. And we have to jam river with this hand. We just don't have a choice. Even though he's probably never folding. But snap folds. Can't get a better runoff. You can't have a better hand for that runoff than I had there. It doesn't exist. You block the ace king, ace queen with a club combos. You have the king of clubs. So yeah. Yeah, well, yeah. I mean, you're not going to beat the nuts. I don't care what you do, what strategy, what GTO, what study. It doesn't matter. If people just have it all the time, you're going to lose, unfortunately. Do we check call or check raise? I guess we check call, even though this one's probably going to end in tears. Yeah, we can put it in. It's not very tearful. That's a good turn, I guess. Running hotter than the hinges of hell today. Probably up 3 buy-ins or something already, and 1,000 hands. All at 10 and L. 16 and L. But we'll take it. We'll take it. Call. Any reason to call this, like, at all? Oh, there is. Big size over here. Still gonna go for the check raise though. Up here we got a tight guy going 2 streets. That's scary. Kind of almost want to just fold this now. We'll call again. We're definitely gonna be folding river. Good thing I didn't fold turn. What did he have? He had pocket sixes. Pocket sixes. So no leaderboard for us today at 16 and L either. No, that was a pretty poor run there. We only got 15 L left. That's the only one left. So probably shouldn't even be playing that one, to be honest. But I gotta see what's going on here. Let me pause. Alright, how many points did we get there, I wonder, for the whatever we're doing? Stars has so fucking many different things going on. Not very many. So we still need 1875 minus 1354 equals. Oh my god. Yeah, we still got a long way to go. And not much time to get there. So we'll just take our time though. We can make it without too much issue. There's no panic. No reason to get excited. Take your time and think through the spots. Easy to say when you're not tilted though. Oh, there's our first overcall. And a 3-bet pot. Belarusian. Look at this bet size, honestly. It's hilarious. Why would you do that with ace king on that board? Why would you bet that big? Oh, we would have got there. Worst hand would have won as per. As per. Because you got ace king on that board, man. There's no protection needed. Why the fuck would you do that? You got to be thinking nothing to do that. Like literally nothing. You got to be thinking. You got to be thinking absolutely nothing. Zero thoughts. The only thing you would be thinking to do that is, I have good hand. Bet big. That's the only thing. Uh, guess we could potentially check raise this hand, or we could actually bluff. Potentially. The problem with check raise is he's not going to value bet one pair. That's the problem. So you're trying to make him fold some kind of, to check raise there, you're going to be trying to make him fold something like king queen. Probably. Or king 5 or king jack or 9-10. I mean, you're just not going to get the, it's just not going to happen. I think the hand itself is a good one to check raise, but I think I'm misapplying these spots. The reason you check raise bluff that hand is to have bluffs, so you're not exploitable. There's no reason to do it in these games. They don't care if you're bluffing or not. You're going to get paid when you have a flush there and you check raise. He's not going to fold those hands, so that's how you make your money. But it just feels so weak. So weak to just never bluff. It just doesn't feel right. But all right. Do we get to just rip this, Jacks? I think we do. Over here. Some of the time, anyway. I don't do this very often. Probably don't do it enough. Good board for this. Good board for a tight small blind range, but not gonna bet. Gonna 4-bet down here this time. And do we block over here? After checking turn. Alright. A6. Check calls that flop. Ah. That's pretty special. A6 of diamonds. Check call there. Remember I said a tight against a tight? It's a good board for a tight small blind range. That would be the opposite. That would be the opposite of tight. And here we go with the super small bet on the monotone flop. With what can only be described as bottom set. Do we get to overbet turn? Probably not. I think we get to overbet turn up here, though. We're about to have our first not fun spot of the day, but that's fine. And in the 4-bet pot, we'll just bet fold small because he's probably going to raise when we bet this small, but we'll do it. Over here we got this. He did raise. I'm just going to fold, I think. To the min raise without the queen of spades? I don't know. This dude called 3 times with queen 6. Yep. It's almost tilting just to play these games. Knowing you're struggling this hard against this type of competition. But I gotta get that out of the mind somehow. It's hard when you're seeing it though, when you're sitting here watching it. It comes up a lot. What do we do here? Do we bet this? Do we check this? I think we can do a bit of both. We'll go with like a medium size here. We get the check call. Do we want to continue this hand? Once this, I think, yeah. Then we'll bluff spades or clubs. At least sometimes we'll do that. Not every time, obviously. We'll 3-bet this up here as well. at some frequency. I don't know if that exact King X. I know the like King 7, King 6-ish hands 3-bet there some. I don't know if that exact one does, but it's close enough. Yeah, kind of an ugly turn there, eh? Oh, big size as well. I'm gonna fold the 7s, I think. Down here we got another multi-way 3-bet pot where we got an overcall. I'm getting murdered in these spots. You don't have many options. If that's going to happen, you don't have many options. You just got to wait. The only option you have. King 5 and pocket 8s. That's okay. Yeah. Big bets and checks is what you're supposed to do here, but I don't really do that. We'll check 8s, no diamond though. And I don't really have to call on turn either. I can just fold. Because I'm very protected on that board. I have tons of ace X I check back. Tons of king X I check back. Better pairs than 8s I check back. So 8s is kind of an unnecessary call. Doesn't feel like it when you're there. It's like, oh, I feel like I'm folding too much. But no, that particular board, you don't really have to worry about that one. It's one of the few that I don't really worry about. And you also got the fact that a lot of players, as bad as they are, they're going to know you have some kind of king X or weak ace X a lot. When you don't see bet, it's kind of a red flag. For some people, probably not very many, but the occasional player will know that. So we just double check. Triple check. Deuce 3. 3 high. No bets. Yeah. I'm going to have to adjust the strategy a bit on some of these spots where you're getting raised in these 3-bet pots and stuff. Just going to have to bite the bullet and say people run like the baby Jesus and they just have the nuts a lot when they raise. And just start folding all these spots. Like that one where I jammed the ace jack. I've done that twice and ran into it both times. So I think what we're going to have to do is probably take Mike's advice that he's been telling me the whole time and just fold. Can't do it though, man. It's too fucking insane. Even picking the right players, they still have it. I'm gonna do this. This isn't supposed to be a thing either. You're not really supposed to call with ISO sizes much, but I would assume with his stats, it's mostly pocket pairs, so ace 9, chop chop. Not a very good board for 10s over here. Gonna check. Kind of conceded this pot, I think. Although we are near the bottom of the range. I'll check again. Maybe bluff river. Not sure we have a ton of fold equity though. But I think tens is the worst hand I have here, really. I mean, maybe not. Maybe I'll have like king, queen of hearts or something that I should have. Yeah, maybe that's true. Maybe that was bad. Maybe I should bluff the few combos of king, queen I have and stuff. It's a pretty good turn here, though. Pretty good runoff as well. Snap call on turn. Gonna 4-bet Boris down here. Go with a small bet. Get raised. I mean, this just sucks. But what are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? Call and call. That's what I'm gonna do. Could have ace jack, I guess. Could have like 8-9 of diamonds or clubs or something. Could have king 10. Same hand. A lot of bluffing. That's one of the more aggro players in the pool. You're never going to see the bluffs. It's never going to happen. But he could have had ace jack suited as well. It's a possibility. Notice how he plays it though. Just straight up. Can't wait to just make massive raises and get the money in there. It's just the most straightforward. Just the most straightforward, ridiculous play. It should be the easiest. This should be the easiest grind in the world. It should be terribly easy. They are not bluffing enough in most spots. There are spots where they do in the smaller pots and stuff, but these 3-bet pots, you're not going to run into. I mean, they do run into the odd one, but it's usually like a big draw or something like that. These people are not bluffing. It's as simple as that. In the bigger pots. Can I cold 4-bet this? I think I'm going to against this guy. I think ace queen is what you're supposed to use, but from these positions. And I think I went too big. I'm supposed to go smaller than that for your cold 4-bet size, but it doesn't matter this time. That guy's 3-betting 15% over 400 hands, and he's 3-betting from the button, so I like widening the old cold 4-bet range a bit. I'm just going to fold here with 9-10. That would be a spot where people aren't bluffing also, I would say. But when you're on your like 7th fold in a row with strong hand, it gets a little old and it's hard to do it. Especially against people who are, you look at the stats and they're 25, 21, 13. It's like, well, but those are pre-flop stats. They don't translate into post-flop. But you just assume someone who's a little aggressive is going to be a little, you know, some of that's going to slop over into their post-flop play, you would think. But not usually. Like Boris is 28, 24, 13. Probably not good stats for these games. That's probably too loose with the rake and everything. Almost for certain it is. He's opening too wide somewhere. to have a 28 VPIP. And he's stuck at 25 and L for eons. So somehow we win with Queen High here. How the hell does that happen? Queen 9 of spades, no bluff. I gotta get more tea. All right. Well, it's going to be a short session. As usual. Gotta go to the store. Making pizza today. Gotta get a pizza kit. We don't make our own dough in that. We'll go for another minute though. Just try and get through some of this. It's gonna be a long session this evening. Might even have to mix some 50 in there. Oh dear. This guy's not that loose. I think I'm gonna bet anyway. Against really loose ranges, you can bet a lot. Let's see what old Boris does up here. If he wants to go with a check raise on this board. If he does, we'll fold this time. It won't. It won't continue. We'll be... Well, it will sometimes, and then other times it won't. Do we have to bluff catch up here against old Boris? That's the question. I don't know. Honestly, but I'm going to. King 4. No bluffs. No bloops. No blues. I don't think that's a defend either, pre-flop. I think that's a fold. I don't have many hands to call with there, though. I don't know what he does with it. I don't like it on the 5 river specifically, because something like ace 5 is not going to do that. Or 5-6. So maybe I should just fold there, but I kind of wanted to see his hand a little bit. So that's why he's 28 VPIP. And that's why he'll be at 25 nil for life, I guess. Just like the rest of us. Should we bluff this 9-6? No. Maybe, I don't know. I don't know. This spot down here is not that fun. We end up calling multi-way against a bunch of fish with a suited ace. That makes life easy. Robert Moog is another guy who 3-bet. He does a lot of everything. I'm gonna 4-bet this time. We'll fold to a jam though. And quite the contrary, we got a guy here who's 17-12-3. I guess you can see the stats now, so who's 3-bet us, and we're not even 4-betting ace king suited here. I mean, he should literally have 0-6x combos. Like none. Could still have aces. Who could have called? What did he have? He had queens. So bottom of the range we ran into there, fortunately for us. Can't imagine waking up, coming to logging in and playing 17, 12, 3. Man, that's got to be miserable. That's got to be more miserable than what I'm doing. It has to be. Can you imagine to play 17 VPIP, 12% open? Christ, I open that much from under the gun. King Queen over here. We check flop this time. This is one of these I think you have a lot of checks on, or a good amount of checks on. No reason to bet. Do you bluff catch with King High though? I don't know. Probably not. I don't know. Yeah, there's Boris's stats there. We'll zoom in on them so we can see them. 28, 24, 13 with a fairly high 3-bet as well. 13%. So he's getting in the mix somehow. His open is 20% under the gun, so he's opening too much under the gun. He's opening too much everywhere. Should just be 3-betting him a lot more than what I am, probably. He folds a fair amount of 3-bets too, which makes sense because he's opening too much. So going super multi-way here. Probably a good lead, but not for that size, I don't think. That's what old Boris and players like that are going to be like. They're going to be all fluff. They're going to be pre-flop aggressive, post-flop nitty, just like 98% of the pool, more than that even. Just not going to have to, they're not going to be doing that stuff. Simple as that. You got to accept that. And that's not to say they're never bluffing, because you will run into the odd bluff, but are they doing it enough? In that spot where you need 27% of his range to be a bluff to break even, are you breaking even there? In a spot where it's hard to have bluffs, is he going to find a bluff almost a third of the time? Yeah, probably not. I know I don't. And I'm actively looking for spots to... I'm thinking about what bluffs I can have and what I should be bluffing with, even though I might not act on it every time. I know they're not thinking about that. They're not considering what bluffs they can have, what they should have, shouldn't have. They're not doing that. So there's no chance. It's as simple as that. Do we ever overbet this? Snap fold. Probably do. Probably can. I'm just scared the river's going to come 4 straight or something. We get to see what this guy 3-bet from the small blind, maybe. You can't really fold any 2 cards. Ace King suited. So there's another one of your aggressive 3-betters with the nuts. Especially against certain positions, I'm not making big enough adjustments. I gotta be... I need the other HUD back. That's what I need. I need to see their 3-bet by position and stuff, so I know. And some people will say, oh, well, the sample's not big enough, but it's kind of obvious in some cases. So, yeah, we'll go with small size here. Bombs away on turn. I guess I do have the pop up here. Let me see. Oh, there, yeah, okay. I just don't use it, I guess. Kind of, it's kind of weird looking. But it does have those stats that I want. We come across Boris again. We'll have a look at his, for example. There he is. Let's see what we got here. Boris is 3-bet, middle position 5, cutoff 14. I mean, that's, you can just see he's just not doing a lot of 3-betting. He is 3-betting a bit from the cutoff though. Probably too much, but you can see it taper off pretty quickly. Yeah, small blind, he's going nuts, stealing 65%. And it's, I mean, the stats look exactly like you'd expect running with you. If you just look at his numbers on the surface, they look exactly like you'd expect. Fold into, probably still not fold into enough 3-bets for what he's opening, but they're going to defend these hands like these Jack 9 suiteds and stuff like that. They're going to call those. We're going to up the old 3-bet percentage against Boris if we play any pots against him. I mean, you don't play against the same player very much, so it's kind of a difficult thing to do, but I seem to play a lot of big pots with him, so... Which makes sense. If more money's going in pre-flop, you're going to play bigger pots. Not a very good river down here. We'll check fold. This is a lovely check raising hand, but... Do we always check raise this? Always? I don't think we always do, because that would have been a... I mean, it still is a terrible turn, but that would have been... After check raising, that would be extra terrible. Over here, I'm going to assume not many flop sets this time, but I could be wrong. Usually people raise. when they have flop sets. It's a good river though, isn't it? Did we check or did we bet? I think we bet because he could have jacks or something. Down here, I'm not going to be too thrilled with calling this river. Yeah. Man, that sucks. That sucks. Jack 9, maybe 7-9, maybe like... I mean, he could value bet ace queen here though, theoretically, so I don't think I can fold. But yeah, ace jack. But I'm surprised to see that value bet, to be honest, with what people check back in these games. All right. Been a full hour and a half with no sets and 3-bet pots today. That's... Gonna get ace king. I just get ace king and ace king suited in. I don't care. With 20 hands on this guy, 22 hands. Do we go small size on this board or do we go like the half pot size? I think I'm gonna go the half pot size. I'm not sure, but that's the size I'm gonna choose. Hmm. I think I like that. I mean, when the big blind has all this king 4 and king 3 and king deuce suited and king 7 and king 6 and king 8, not to mention all the queen x 5, I mean, that's just difficult situation, I think. With a lot of your, it should be anyway. It is for me when I'm in that spot. Blocking ace jack, blocking the 2 pair. I don't know. It seems all right. I mean, you don't have that much showdown value with a 10. I mean, yeah, you beat some ace high floats and a 5, I guess. Maybe we go small on these boards. I don't know. Maybe we go bigger. think when they're really connected and the straight's possible, I think you go small. I'm not sure though. Not like it's gonna make that much of a difference. Do 3-bet 1% there. Some would say not a lot. All right, we'll call it an hour and a half, and I gotta run to the store now. We'll sit out next big blind. Not even gonna 3-bet that guy. Sucks when you don't block the 10 with the ace. Like, I don't love this for like a barrel in hand as much. I'm gonna check turn. And probably, well, that's not a very good ripper, is it? I think we have to bluff this now. Ace high call. Guess maybe I should have bet that turn. Yeah, so I guess he just doesn't give me credit for betting jacks or queens there. But I can promise you I will be. And I'll have a king sometimes as well. So, you know, he's pure calling ace. The problem he's going to run into here is he's going to pure call ace queen, and then he's not going to fold pocket 8, pocket 9s, 8, 9, pocket 6s, 7s, all that stuff. So he's going to probably be overcalling. Even though ace queen is one of his better bluff catchers. I don't think he folds the pairs either, so.